Okay, good day everyone. This is Ryan, and today I'm going to provide you a concise and brief explanation regarding our project number 8 entitled as Arduino Solar Panel Simulation. So, in this simple project, we are able to imitate the function of solar panel towards the sunlight or the visible light, natural light rather. Okay, so let's begin. First one, in this section, we are going to include the library servo.h since we will be controlling the servo. Next will be our universal declaration. Of course, there will be universal variable. So they are labeled as integers called sensor pin, which is pinned in analog 0, then integer servo pin as will be pinned on pin number 7. Okay, so we also have here the integers sensor value, which will be set as default since it was 0. Then the servo grad is equal to 180. This will be serving as the value of the angle that the servo motor would be moving towards. So there is also tolerance, which is equal to 10. This will set as a threshold for the servo as it moves. Okay, of course, we will be naming the servo as my servo. For a void setup, we will be setting the our variables into input or output. So here, only the sensor pin would be in the input. And of course, the servo doesn't need that one, but of course, we are naming a certain variable for it to be used in our following codes in the void loop. So for our void loop, there's this sensor value is equal to analog read sensor pin. So this will be raw reading the sensor pin in the name of sensor value as it was named in here. So there's an if statement here wherein if the sensor value is less than the center point of 512 minus the tolerance, which is number 10, and another if else statement which will affect the servo grad instead of the tolerance. The first one it will be the tolerance, then the servo grad it will be the next statement. So it will be less than 180, then the servo grad would be incrementing. Another if else statement here is that if the sensor value would be greater than 512 plus the tolerance, so it was opposite on here, so it would be functioning as it is, like the servo would be moving 180 degrees. So in here, it would be decrementing if the servo grad is um, greater than 0. So of course, in here would be it will be seen on only in the monitor. It will be printing the servo grad. Okay. Then a delay of 0.1 millisecond. So that's it. Thank you.